subnetting types, we have two. One is called FLSM, another one is called VLSM. When you are going for FLSM, it's a fixed length subnet mask. It's a fixed length subnet mask. When you are going for VLSM, it's a variable length subnet mask. There are two types of subnetting, fixed length and variable length. When you say like fixed length subnet mask, the network completely will be in fixed sizes, like 30, 30, 30. But when you say variable length subnet mask, it's like variable networks. Sometimes we'll be having 30 in one network, sometimes we'll have a 60, for example. 30 network, 30 IP address, again I can divide them also. Like two managers are there, two IP addresses are in one network. There are two directors, like maybe you have some 4 HRs. So 4 IP addresses should be in one network, 2 IP addresses should be in one network. 8 IP addresses are in one network. You want to divide them. And subnetting is done based on two things. Subnetting is done based on two things. One is based on the requirements of host, and the second one is based on the requirements of network. Based on the requirements of host, based on the requirements of network as well. So when you see the based on the requirements of host, see we have some formulas to be calculated today class. Okay. We have the based on the requirements of host formula, it's like 2 power h minus 2 is greater than equal to the requirements of host. If you do based on the requirements of network, the formula is 2 power n is greater than equal to requirements of network. If you do subnetting based on the requirements of host, 2 power h minus 2 is greater than equal to requirements of host. Based on the requirements of network, 2 power h, so 2 power n minus 2 minus 2 for the network, 2 power n greater than equal to requirements of network as well. With the formula, you try to do subnetting. You will start doing exercises, and of course you will understand. You see what you are learning today class, subnetting, sir. Subnetting is in a process of dividing one large network into multiple network. You can do subnetting based on the requirements of host, based on the requirements of network, and according to their formulas we need to calculate. And but still, before going for this, you need to understand the IP address you might have studied. 2 power 0, the value of 2 power 0 is 1, and the value of 2 power 1 is 2. 2 power 2 is 4. 2 power 3 is 8. 2 power 4 is 16. 2 power 5, 32. 2 power 6, 64. 2 power 7, 1 to 8. 2 power 8, 256, 2 power 9, 512, 2 power 10, 1000, 2 power as well. They have different types of the formulas they have. This is the formula, this we have the calculations. So how you get 2 power 3 is 8, for example. You need to multiply two values with 3 times. Okay, 2 to 4, 4 to 8. The same if you do like 2 power 5, must be calculated with 5 times. 2 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 16, 16 to 12, 32. So let's do exercise, okay? So now you need to do exercise 1. Let me take the example of the requirements of host is 30. I want to have 30 IP addresses in one network. The requirements of host is 30. So what is the formula? So the formula says it is 2 power h. 2 power h minus 2 is greater than equal to requirements of host. Requirements of host. So 2 power h minus 2 is greater than equal to the requirements of host is 30. Okay. 2 power h minus 2 is greater than equal to the requirements of host. 2 power h minus 2 is greater than equal to 30. Why 30 I took? Here the requirements of host is 30. So then 2 power, so I need to take the nearest value of 30 here. My condition should be satisfied. If I'm taking like 2 power 4, it's 16. 16 minus 2 is 14. 14 is not greater than or is equal to 30. So I cannot take the 2 power 4. Can I take 2 power 5? Yes. 2 power 5 is 32 minus 2 is 30 and 30 is greater than equal to 30. But I cannot take the highest. You will get a wrong. Wrong in the sense you can have 30, you can keep 30 hosts, but you'll have like more than 30 computers, such 30 IP address will be there. So I need to take the condition should be satisfied. So here it should be 2 power 5. 2 power 5 minus 2 is greater than equal to 30. What is 2 power 5 value? It is 30. 2 power 5 is 32. 32 minus 2 is greater than equal to 30. So 32 minus 2 is 30. And I'm sure that 30 is not greater than, but is equal to 30. Okay. There is a is equal to. Formula says 2 power h minus 2 is greater than equal to requirements of host. 2 power h minus 2 is greater than equal to 30. 2 power 5 because I need to take the nearest value I said. So 2 power 5 is 32. 32 minus 2 is 30. 30 is not greater than but is equal to 30. So here you find the host value. Here we are going to find the host value is 5. The host value is 5. The host value of this. The host value is 5. This need to understand. When you do the requirements of host 60, you get 6. And if you're going for requirements of host 6, 2 power 3. 3 will be the host. If you have a 12 IP address in one network, 2 power 4, 4 will be the host. So when you do like some exercises yourself, then you'll understand easy way. So then once you find the host value, there is another one that you need to find something called as customized subnet mask. Customized subnet, customized subnet mask. Let me take the IP address of 192.168.0.0, 192.168, 192.168.0.0, default one. What is the subnet mask for class C, Rafi? Whenever you are assigning class C IP address, you are giving class C subnet mask, yes? I have to make you do the labs.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, Allah Abdullah, tell me, Rafi, what is the IP address for, what is the subnet mask for class C?
172. 192.
192.168.0.0 is a network ID. 192 comes,
Yeah.
192 belongs class C. So class C subnet mask is 255.255.255.0.
Okay.
What happened? I think we cannot hear. Abdul, your voice is not there. Rafiq, your voice is also.
Yeah. No, class C is 255. I was going to tell that, but you told me.
So you are understanding, yes? Try to, because subnetting is a little complicated in the ccna,
Okay.
and we'll have some questions from in the exam also. So 255.255.255.0 is a subnet mask, and here this is 255 means network. 255 again network. 255 is also network. 0 is the host. So in the first octet we have 8 bits. Here 8 bit, 8 bits, 8 bits. That's why we give plus 24 by default. This is the default subnet mask. But when you give 255.255.255.0, this is in the decimal format. Let us make them in binary format. 255 will be converted as 4 network bits, 8 network bits. So I have 4, 6, 8. 4, 6, 8. And the single 0 also will be written as 8 zeros of IP address. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So the value of this is 2 power 0. First one is 2 power 0. And the second one is 2 power 1 again. And third one, we can move them some side. Next one is 2 power 2. 2 power 2. Next one is 2 power 3. 2 power 4. 2 power 5. 2 power 6. 2 power 7. So the value of 2 power 0 is 1. 2 power 1 is 2. 2 power 2 is 4. 2 power 3 is 8. Next is 16. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 power 4 is 16. 2 power 5 is 32. Next is 64. And next one is 128. So now just this is for you to make to understand all this. Actually we have like 8 zeros means 8 zeros we have. And 255 means what? 8 ones. 255 is 8 ones. 255 is 8 ones. But here now understand the host value is 5. When you do subnetting, if you get the host 5, it should be from right to left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All these 5 are the host. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 bits are the host. That's why it's the host. But the next 3, the host bits are going to be converted into network bits. And the next 3 are the network. The network and these are the host. Why there are 5 hosts only? Because the solution is for here. From here I took. Why 5 hosts? Because my requirements of host that there is a linking. So in subnetting I said, in subnetting we convert the host bits into network bits. So the host bits of 3 are converted into network bits. And if you want to see the subnet mask, now you get U1 192.168.0.0 slash the default subnet, the default one is 24, the 3 new network bits. So 24 plus 3, 27. And the subnet mask will be 255, 255, 255, 128, 64, 32. I need to add the 3 network bits new value is 128, 64 plus 32. You get 224. Okay. So I need to add 128 plus 64 plus 32. 224. Fine. This is a new subnet mask. In slash 27, we'll be having exactly 30 hosts. So to find the range of network, the last point, last step I can say. The first one is finding the host value, CSM, then finding the range of networks. Finding the range of network. So I have a first network, second network I'm saying, third network, some fourth network. The first network will be 192.168.0.0. But I'm saying the second network will be 192.168.0.32. Why? How you got 32, sir? Because the last incremental bit, last network bit, this is the last one. The value of them is 32. With the 32, I need to add different days of the, no, we need to go on adding should be done for 32 with the 32 to find the new network again. 192.168.0 dot
64. 64.
And the next
128.
92 dot 168.0 dot
32. 96. Yeah.
Let me give the fifth network. I get the sixth network, seventh network, and eighth network. Or eighth. Let me see whether we have 9 or not. So I have to go on add 192 dot 192 dot 168 dot 0 dot 96 plus 32 128. And then this one will be 192 dot 168 dot 0 dot 128. 32 this should be 160. 192 dot 168 dot 0 dot 190.
2.
Again the next 192 168 0 dot 32. Get around some, let me 192 plus 32 24. Yeah. you're getting 224. Again 224, if I make 192.168.0.32, you're getting 256, which is exceeding 255. So you cannot have ninth network. This is invalid. Then a invalid. But every network will have a network ID and broadcast ID. Every network must have a network ID and broadcast ID. That is -2. -2 refers, one is for network ID, another one is for broadcast ID. In the exam, you have this. When you do subnetting, what -2 refers? The same question is there.
That is broadcasting.
One is network ID, another one is broadcast ID. Sir, you are asking yesterday class about the dumps, and I am saying this is, you don't reveal to anybody. You don't
Okay.
tell- It is between you and me.
Okay.
No other. Okay, Rafiq. So you have to go to this particular website called 92.com. 92 If you are going for 92.com, now we have like so many questions will be there. All most of them are theoretical part questions, no labs, nothing. All these are the content. No, don't think, oh, so many content, so many chapter. No. IP routing, IP addressing, and subnetting questions. Of course, they give you /30 means what? The valid will be 2. Okay. So I'll tell you /30 with another example to make you to understand. Of course, when you prepare these questions and answer, just we have to remember, read the question, remember the answer. Read the question, remember the answer. But I cannot remember all the big question. And the question, some eval. Yeah. So here, what you have to do is, what you need to do is, you need to here you need to sign in. If you have a sign in, you have to type your username and password. You don't have the ID, so you need to sign up. For sign up, they charge you $19. I told you, $19 for 1 month. 2 months, $35. So soon after completion of class, like ending of 2 days, I will inform you. Then you can register. Then you can start reading. You can book. Then you have a user login name and password. Then they will give you all questions and answers very well. Site name 92.com. And of course, I'm sure even they'll give you the all questions. Share your session experience. Recently, they'll be doing 2. See, anonymous, May 21, 2023. May 21 means yesterday. So forget, no problem. It will be easy. Okay. So that, let's go. I forgot to tell you this. Yeah, in the questions when the exam came, I told you. Yeah. So here, every network will have a network ID and will be having a broadcast ID. So the first one is network ID, and the last one is the broadcast ID. This is also same. You have a network ID and we have a broadcast ID. So here in the broadcast will be the last IP address 192.168.0.31. 192.168.0.0 is the network ID. 192.168.0.31 is the broadcast ID. Then next will be 192.168.0.64.63. 192.168.0.95.96. So that's 96 is the next network. So the last IP address will be 95. Next is 128. I can say 127. Next is 160. 192.168.0.159. 192.168.0.191. And 224 next, 223. Last one is 256. 255. So you see here, you are dividing the IP address of 0 to 255 is 256. In class C, you have 256 IP address total, but we cannot use 0 and 255. In between, you have 254 IP address are there in the class C. 254 IP addresses, if I want to make them as 30 hosts in one network, you can make 8 networks actually. So your manager says, sir, in class C, we have 256 IP address are there. 256, 250 IP address are there. 254 IP address are there. We want to keep 30, like we have some departments are there, Java user, .NET user, PHP, Python, and Ansible, .NET. Again, we have some other, so this is known as like FLSM, variable fixed length subnet mask. You want to divide your network into 30. So how many networks you made? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like this. So you need to take pick of this, take the pick. How I am doing, we have to do the subnetting also. Please take this pick. Repeat. You have to open the book and how to do. I'll tell you one more time with another example. 2 times I will tell. Subnetting, how many times you will listen, you will not understand. You will not get, I'm saying. When you do exercise yourself, then you will understand. It's like for mathematics, The maths, when the teacher is saying, if you attend the class, not just you know the idea. But when you open the pen and paper and when you do only, you learn. I will tell you the another one. Also say. You understand, yes? What is subnetting? Subnetting is in a process of dividing one network into multiple networks. This is called subnetting. Let me delete all this. I'm sure your working area, I have one router in Hyderabad, one router in your other location. Now, once your routers are connected, required some public IP. So when you contact the ISP, the public IP address they give is /30. Yeah. For example, it says the IP address is you want to dot in dot one dot, say for example 70 /30 like this. And your IP address if you want to dot in dot 1.80 /30 like this. 30 network bits. And I'm saying for /30, by default you have the subnet mask of 255, 252. So from tomorrow onwards, when you are configuring the serial network, I give /30. So when you give /30, you have to give 252 as well. So we require. So when you contact the WAN service provider, he will subnet and he'll give you. He make sure that 2 IP addresses are in same network. divide it. Now, if they don't do, 212 is also a class in which we have 254 IP address, 250, total 256, but it is 254. So for 2 IP address, they will not raise 252 IP address again. They have to make a subnet. They don't do subnet, again the network cannot be reused anywhere in the world. So big problem with the IP addressing of IPv4. So here my requirements of host is 2. So let me do quickly, okay, with pen. I say it's like 2 power h minus 2 is greater than or equal to requirements of 2. I need to find the host value of this. You cannot take 2 power 1. 2 power 1 is 2, 2 minus 2 is 0, 0 is not greater than and equal to 2. I need to take 2 power 2. 2 power 2. So it is like an a 2 power 2 minus 2 is greater than and equal to 2. 2 power 2 is 4. 4 minus 2 is greater than is equal to 2. 2 minus 2, 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 is not greater than but is equal to 2. So we are getting something. The host value is, what is the host value now? The host value here you are getting only 2. The host value you are getting 2. So 2 bits should be the host. That's it. Now let me take the public IP address only, which is 212.10.1.0/24 again. So subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. Again, if we take 255 means 4, 6, 8 ones. Again 8 ones, 8 ones. But the single 0 is equal to 8 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So the value of this is 1, and the value of this is 2, this is 4, this is 8, 16. Again, the next one is 32. Next one is 64. And the last one is 128. So that makes like 128, 64, 32, 16, 8, 4 to 1. That makes completely 255 as well. But here he says the host is 2. This 2 bits should be the host. This 2 should be the host. And all of them will be network. Network, and this is the host. Now, by default, this is 24. 24, 25, sorry, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Slash 30. Like 212 dot 10.1.0/30. I'm saying subnet mask will be 255, 255, 255, 24. If we calculate 128, 64, 32, 16, 8 plus 4, if we add all of them, we get 252. Easiest, all this is 255. 255 minus 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. You get 252. Still doubts are, we will calculate. No problem. How much? 128 plus 54 plus 32 plus 16 plus 8 plus 4 plus get 252. So this is a new subnet mask. For slash 30, you get 252. And if you want to find the range of networks, what is the last incremental bit? The last incremental bit is 4. Last incremental bit is 4. The network bits is very, very important. So with the 4 value I have to find. The first network will be first one will be 210.1.0. Next one 210.1.4. 210.1.8. 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. All those things are the networks.
Nandu, is there any ready-made charts on internet for this?
Ready-made charts very easy. We can do the google.com calculation. But device is easy. Even thing is possible. In the Google, if you do submitting calculation, now like so many sites are there. No, easiest I will tell you.
Subnetting calculation.
See, for example, for slash 30, now you got, you know, slash 24. Slash 24 is 255, 255, 255 dot. Again, you got something like slash 30. Slash 30 is 255 dot, 255 dot, 255 dot, 252. So in the 252, the total address are 4, the valid will be 2 as well. Yeah, this is the total IP address. And the next 2 will be the valid. Valid IPs. So the total IP, the valid IPs. This is slash 30. Slash 30 will be having total 4 IP addresses, but 2 are valid. In slash 24, total is by default 256. But valid is 254 only. Why 254, sir? Why not all? One is network ID, another one is broadcast ID. Okay. If you observe here, 25 means what? 24 plus 125. So it will be have total IP address will have 128 in slash 25. So slash 25 subnet mask will be 255, 255, 255, 128. And the total IP address of this will be 128. 128. Valid will be 126. So if you do subnetting, the requirements of host 100 or 110, you get slash 25 and the subnet mask. If you do like a slash 25, next 25 is slash 26. And you know you have done slash 27. And you get slash 28. And last one is slash 29. Slash 29. I'm going to tell you the easiest. Observe this. Observe the bits. This is 25, 24. 25 means 128. 26 means 24 plus 2, 26. 27, 28, 29, 30. You cannot have a 31. One computer cannot be part of one network. But this one is slash 30.
Where are you, Mummy? Mummy, where are you?
पहले जमाने में था आगे लंच देने की जाती थी फैक्ट्रियों में हर जगह पूरे वो रहते थे लंच में नहीं पुरानी साग बना के नहीं होगा क्योंकि खाएंगे अच्छा तो हमारे वर्कर्स अच्छे रहेंगे मान अपने बंदूक को मार लगा खराब को धन मत go hey
हाँ डायरेक्ट ट्रिमर का वो यूज कर वो थोड़ा सा डालो नको कर लो अरे डाल दिखे ऐसा हमें पहले कैसा कैसा लाइट 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 कैसे वैसा लगाओ अच्छे से दबो ये तो काला एक चेहरा भी काला हो गया 2-4 दिन तक काले 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 काले
आ गया कभी अच्छा आ रहा वो नहीं कभी
नहीं नहीं तुम घर पे ज्यादा लगा थोड़ा थोड़ा लगाना
आ गया
मैं कौन ना बात क्या
अलग नहीं रहा
आपको ना वापस
कोई नहीं दिखा डालेंगे
साहब तुम गए
ये तो थे
मैं एड्रेस में रखने का सो पलंग इसके ऊपर फ्रिज के ऊपर
एकदम साइकिल आए
मैं साइकिल थी
पे आ गए
तुम्हारे को नहीं दिखा तो मैं क्या कर सकती हूँ बोलो तब खाना करते बाद में आया हाँ हाँ यहाँ नहीं तो हम मुठानी मछली आई थी देखिए वो भी हम देखिए बताइए और मैं आपको
डबल आया यार
क्या तो उसके डब्बा ये दिलाने हैं वो तो मिला है ना तैयार
वहाँ ऊपर देख नहीं वहाँ ऊपर ड्रेसिंग टेबल में देखो ड्रेसिंग टेबल में देखो
वाह यू ट्रिम भी कर रहे
ड्रेसिंग टेबल में देखो करना है ठीक है ड्रेसिंग टेबल में क्या करते हैं
माली में दाल की लास्ट में
मैं विनेगर मिला के
विनेगर देख निकाल जितना है और जितना है कितना डरते थी तुम मैं क्या बोलूं अम्मा
इसको जहर है तुम्हारे दांतों में। तुम भी एक नागिन है क्या है नहीं मालूम, जहर तो है तुम्हारे पास।
जिंदा
तुम्हारे पास रईस को ला लो एक, कम से कम घर के काम तो हो जाते। कैसा भी उन्हें शादी तो नहीं कर रहा, मैं बता देता एक जगह है, वहाँ गए तो मिल जाते। एक महिंद्रा वहाँ नहीं है गंडारिया में, मैं देख लिया यहाँ पे जरा देख पूरा सैंती हो, ऐसा सैंते वाला ले रहे सुनता हूँ तो सीधा सैंते मालूम डब्बे आदमी के
I did not scream. होता है डैडी आप पीछे खाली मीटिंग में डैडी आप पीछे मीटिंग में डैडी आप पीछे